Terry?
Hi.
Hi, Corey, how are you?
Good. And yourself?
I'm okay, nice to meet you.
Good.
I'm Corey Chalmers, an extreme cleaner who specializes in biohazard and hoarding tools. I was just over at your house, taking a look around, but I hear there might be some issues here. Do you need help with too?
Yes.
Okay. So I just visited Terry's house, and it's not a huge house, but it is really full of stuff. I mean, there is no functionality whatsoever, so I'm not surprised she's not living there, or the fact that the city is condemned.
Roy,
Yeah.
this is Corey.
Corey?
And Corey
Nice to meet you.
is
Oh,
one of
that way.
the
Safe, huh?
cleanup guys.
Yeah, how are you feeling about the stuff that's come here?
They won't go out anymore. So I just check my mouth shut.
Yeah. Well, we'll work on that part of it too, because you have to be able to communicate while we're here. Okay? But our goal obviously is to get your house cleaned up, but then we want to also address this. So that's going to mean some fast decisions over there at your place. Because we want to spend some time here to make Roy's house safe. He deserves that.
Appreciate the support.
Absolutely. So tell me kind of a little bit about what's been going on. Can you not stay at your place because it's so full, or how did you end up over here?
Well, I was working here before with two other caregivers. And they left at the end of February.
So you became his full-time live-in caretaker.
Yes, yes.
Right.
All of a sudden with the virus, just it was like a snowball of issues.
So physically you're taking care of him, but the house is not helping. I'm sure you'll agree with that.
Yes, yes.
Right. What stuff in here is yours versus Roy's?
I do.
All of it's hers?
Well, he likes to live alone.
I can see that.
This is right. The boxes underneath. This right here.
As a caretaker,
Uh-huh.
that's not good.
Well,
There's a
right.
lot more than that.
Sure.
Okay?
And then clean them.
Well, let's take full advantage of the time that we're here, so
Okay.
that you're not ashamed of it. And let's try to work on changing the behavior, not just removing stuff. What else in this house is yours?
The basement is full. And the hallway. I have two bedrooms that I put things in. So
After seeing Roy's house, the condition is to a point where we have to make it safe and livable. In the few days that we have, we can only spend a couple days at Terry's house because now we have to get over to Roy's to make that safe. I don't want to put more pressure on you, but I want you to know that you could possibly get charged with neglect. You're supposed to be a caretaker, and when someone comes in and sees the house like this, you're not being a caretaker. You're causing more issues here. So I want to tell you that because I want that to help you realize the importance of getting your house done and then getting over here to get this mess pulled. You have to let things go.
She done ordered out the caregiver stuff.
I hope that Terry will have the courage and the strength to just walk away from everything and let it go and move in with friends and live it. That would be ideal.
The first thing we want to do is call a morning meeting and let's discuss what's going on and what the plan is. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Terry, how are you feeling today?
I have feelings of nervousness for sure. I'll take it a step at a time, a piece at a time.
And thank you for that, because this is going to be very difficult, and right now it's probably the easiest part because we haven't done anything, and it's going to be really challenging for you. And while what has happened is going to be very anxiety producing, it's also going to produce change. There is this man next to you of 43 years who loves and adores you beyond words in the English dictionary.
You're sweetheart.
And here he is, right glued by your side practically, to support you. And he's never been able to share this home with you. because from the day you bought it, it became a storage unit. Right? Craig, I want to send it over to you. How are you feeling?
I'm thrilled. I'm really excited that Carrie has taken these steps to correct things downward.
I'm thrilled.
Alright. So Cheryl, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very happy for her. God and all your friends are here to make this happen, and I truly believe that, who else could get Ashley, this is her big answer, and even though it's going to be rough on you, we're all here for you. I'm really excited for you today. We've waited for this moment for so long, Thanksgiving. I'm so happy for you. And for Craig too, it's going to be the both of you.
So we've got your family, we've got Craig's family, and you're getting tuned. What's coming up for you?
It's just, I'm sensitive and happy. I mean, they're happy here, so
Well, we're all here for you today, okay? So we're going to turn it over to Corey so he can talk about the plan.
okay.
Okay, you have a few crises. One, being the city has condemned your house, right?
Right.
And so the goal is to get that lifted and get you back in here. Another crisis is we have to get over to Roy's house and address the concerns there so that he has a safe house. But to do that in a few days, that's going to take some very fast decisions on your part. So what I'd like to start with today is if we can clear out the backyard first, so that we can have a flooring area, triage area.
So the question is does it hurt? And listen, everybody has different pain tolerance, and I happen to be a little wuss. I don't know if anybody else is a wuss like me, but I did purchase some numbing cream, and so it's not as bad. But listen, I'm the woman that has had 7 children, and I still can't handle a menstrual cramp. So that's just me. Everybody is different. Some people can sit there and get no numbing cream, no nothing. I am not one of them people. But yeah, so actually I'm covering up a mess up. So I had a tattoo, and then somebody tried to cover up my tattoo, and so I'm trying to fix the cover up of my original tattoo. That's what happened. So yeah, it's not as bad with the numbing cream. But I mean, it is what it is. Why do you love tattoos? I never said I love tattoos. I got tattoos when I was younger. I've been having. I'm sorry, I got something playing in my ear. So I got tattoos when I was 18 years old. Hold on. So, back to you. I never said I love tattoos, but I'm just trying to cover up something that was a mess up. That's why. Do you have a tattoo? And if so, what kind of tattoo do you have?
I'd like to keep that too.
Does this go to something?
It goes to something, but I don't know.
The first few things that we touch in this backyard is a little concerning. She's wanting to take a bunch of rusty chairs and tables. Things aren't looking so well. So I'm hoping that we can talk her through this, and then we can fix
My first tattoo was a Betty Boop, actually.
How are you feeling?
I had a Betty Boop with a dog. And on one hazy night, I let somebody cover it up because it was old. It was like 25 years old, and I let somebody mess with it and cover it up. That was a bad mistake because they end up, excuse my language, fucking it up. They fucked up my tattoo. They fucked up my Betty Boop. My Betty Boop, I had a little, a little pit bull and a Betty Boop. And they turned my shit into a whoop-de-whoop. And so that's what had happened. And so when y'all get tattoos covered up, make sure you got a professional. Don't just let anybody tweak on your legs or on your tattoos, period.
Anything over there that you kept,
So that's just my story.
just say
Yeah.
if you open her front door and you have a very clean house,
Kyron. Thank you, Kyron, for your comments.
is that worth any of this stuff going away and you not seeing it or making those hard decisions that are slowing us down so much?
One thing about a tattoo, they're there for life. So make sure if you get something, it's for life. Now,
At this point,
don't go tattooing your girlfriend. Don't go tattooing your boyfriend. If that's not your husband or your wife, don't do it. Don't do it. Period. And this is from your auntie TikTok. Don't do it.
that's what you want to keep?
Yeah. These are keeping this trans.
Don't go through all of this. That's donation. So you can't donate broken, don't be things. So
And Craig, I'm sorry.
why are you sorry?
Well, just because he's frustrated with me.
He deserves to be frustrated. He's waited 40-something years to have just you, and he's fighting this stuff to have you, right? I mean, would you care if any of this stuff was gone? Not really. No, not hardly. Come on in, Doc.
All right. So what's going on, Terry?
We're going through boxes to get stuff like this to donate. And I said, you don't even know what's in here. So if that box was just leave, how would that affect you
I
negatively?
think the point that Corey's making is you're going to have to pick up the pace because you guys have been out here almost a half hour now, just to try to clear a space, to make space, to be able to make decisions.
Jerry, look through that stuff right there and just see if there's anything you can't live without. Get these people busy moving things.
So Craig wants you to go over here and do a quick scan and see if there's anything that you want to keep. Come on over, Craig. First, is there anything that you want, Craig?
No.
Cool. Just let him go.
That's another tattoo that I have. It's a bow tie.
Look at him later. This is some of it's trans.
Throw the trash away.
Is this trans here? I did okay. It was quick. Slow, but quick for me.
With a little push, help from Greg, he's making much better decisions in the backyard. We're going to have plenty of room now to get involved with him. So as you can see, you have a lot of stuff. Put a very little dent in your kitchen.
Corey's not just percentage-wise. 1% of the kitchen, 2, 3, 5, 10.
This is probably 5%.
This
Maybe
is
that.
5% of your kitchen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 850 volts,
And underneath.
and underneath. That just goes to show you how densely packed this